When a young cyclist was struck and killed here on Bloor Street West in July, people were quick to point out the large construction bin that was blocking the bike lane. She was struck by the driver of a large truck right after she merged into the westbound car lane, which people told CBC was likely to avoid that bin that was in the way. Now the city says it laid bylaw charges against the companies that left it there. Ontario Trucking and Disposal faces 5 infractions for creating dangerous conditions and failing to provide proper signage. Mass contracting was also charged, bringing somewhat of a relief to people who regularly cycle the area.
Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised because, I don't know how many infractions of the bike lane blockages there are that don't get charged. I'm pretty sure it's fairly high, and I think sadly only because there was a death that this has happened.
It's great it's happened, but why is it only happening now?
The city says the maximum fine for each bylaw charge is $1,000 if they're found guilty in court and $200 if they pay it outside of court. But advocates say these fines won't be enough to deter others from doing it again.
I don't know how much of an incentive it is for them to not do it, but if they're going to go ahead and tow away the bin on them and charge them for that, that's how you start getting compliance.
There needs to be something more stringent here. If you kill or seriously injure someone as a result of your construction project, your very ability to make money and work in the City of Toronto on construction projects has to be called into question.
During our interview, a truck blocked the exact spot where the cyclist was killed. Speaking to reporters earlier, Mayor Olivia Chow said she supports stiffer penalties, but that's up to the province.
We cannot charge more than what we're allowed to charge. Do I personally wish that the fine is higher? Absolutely.
Diane Sachs, the city councillor representing the area, says the city could have stepped up with more serious penalties.
The Provincial Offences Act has 2 streams. For minor things, you can issue a ticket where the fines are very small. For serious offenses, you issue an information, which is a more formal kind of charge. It's for the same offense. And I have absolutely no idea why the city has treated this one using the minor route.
CBC has reached out to the 2 construction companies, but we're yet to hear back. In a written statement, a city spokesperson didn't comment on the size of the fines, but said that while it's impossible for enforcement officers to catch everything, the city is implementing daily patrols of bike lanes and conducting audits of construction work zones. Toronto police are yet to lay any charges in this case, but they previously said their investigation is open and ongoing. Naama, Weingarten, CBC News, Toronto.